What's going on, beautiful people? I am your Magistrate and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm showing you how to make this super cute Fenty Fairy Balm dupe by yourself for only $3. So it activates just like a fairy balm. It's super cute with the little bow, and it does give a really nice subtle shimmer. Yes, baby. Okay, so you're gonna need a couple things, but the only thing I bought was this. I bought this off Amazon for $2.75. So yes, it's actually a face puff, but it's gonna work just like a pom pom, and it's super cute with a little bow, and it's super soft. And if it's good enough for your face, it's good enough for your body. Some scissors, needle and thread. And because we're keeping this under $3, step into your stash, grab whatever highlights, eyeshadows, blushes, pigment powders, anything that's going to give your skin tone the shimmer payoff that you want. Grab a tea bag. You can use an empty one if you drink loose leaves. So I thought I wanted a thicker piece of cardboard. I'm showing you that here, but I actually switched it up for a thinner piece, which I will show you later in the video. Okay, so you're going to grab your pom pom. I'm just kind of pulling it out a little bit so it's easier to cut, and I'm not really cutting anything on the inside. So I'm cutting on the side because I don't want to ruin the face of the puff. I want the incision to like be on the side where you can't really see it. So I'm basically just cutting in on the side and making a small little insert so I can just get in there and pull out whatever's inside. And luckily, because it's a face puff, it's actually just a round soft like sponge disc, that thing here, which is actually going to work better for the way that I'm making the fairy balm. Next, you're going to grab your tea bag. I usually have empty ones because I drink a lot of loose leaf teas, but I didn't have any, so I'm just going to grab a tea that I don't usually drink. That way I'm not wasting it. I'm just double checking that it's going to fit, seeing how much I need to cut, and I'm just going to trim the top and spill the tea. Okay, so I'm taking that tag, this harder piece of like cardboard. I didn't want to use like a thin piece of paper. I mean, I guess that probably still would have worked, but I wanted something a little firmer. So I'm using this because I only want the powder or pigment that I'm using to come out on one side. So I'm basically using this as a protector to make sure it doesn't go out the other side. But this was actually a little too thick and I couldn't get it to fit properly, and then it ripped through the dang tea bag and I had to get another one. So I switched it out for a thinner piece of paper, but a thicker piece of paper than like a writing. So this is just like a sample board that I had a Sephora sample on, so I'm going to cut that instead, and it actually fit a lot better. Now grab whatever shades of makeup you are willing to destroy and basically just crush them up in something that you can mix them in together. I chose like burgundy to mix with like lighter pink gold colors so that it would look really nice against my skin tone. So I'm just basically mixing them together. These are just basically older MAC and Milani. I think I have like a random CoverGirl in there, and I'm just mixing them together and kind of testing them as I go along to see how I like the color payoff.
In the kitchen, wrist twisted like a stir fry.
In the kitchen, wrist twisting like a DIY. In the kitchen, spoon twisting like a DIY. So I believe this is called a T-pin, but you can also use the sewing needle that you're going to need. The T-pin is just a little bit thicker, so I'm basically just taking it and stabbing the tea bag on one side, the side that the piece of paper is not on. And then I'm going to scoop in my pigment. Make sure you're putting the pigment in on the side where the holes are, because that's the side that's going to be on your puff. That's the side that's going to be going onto your body. And then I'm going to take my needle and thread. The tea bag is going to be on the inside, so it does not matter what color thread you use. And then I'm just going to seal the top of the tea bag shut so the powder can't escape. And just cut off any loose ends of thread. Grab your puff. So the puff is super cute with the little bow. I think I said that like 3 times already. But you're going to be putting the powder on the flat side. So grab that same T-pin or sewing needle and stab the flat side without the bow. So that way the pigment has more room to escape because you're adding some extra holes in there. So you're going to grab your tea bag, you're going to take the side with the pigment and the holes and put that against the flat side of the pom-pom where you've also just put holes. So once you've placed in your pigment, just grab a color of thread that's not going to be showing through the color of the pom-pom. So instead of the pink that's a little darker, I went with the white just because it would blend a lot easier with the light pink. And honestly, just like the videos on the actual Fenty Fairy Balm, this does take a little bit of some puffing before the powder actually starts to come out. But there, it started pretty easy and I didn't have to like beat myself. And especially because it's a face pad, it's already really soft. So there you can kind of see some of the shimmer. It's really subtle. It's not too bold, but melanin be poppin'. And because it's so small, it's just little and portable. You can throw it in your purse. It does have the powder on the other side once it starts to come out, but it's so cute. But yeah, that is pretty much all it takes to make this DIY Fenty Fairy Balm. And the color is beautiful and it's absolutely customizable. So you can make any shade you want. You could do blues with purples, greens, and silvers to make it so iridescent. Oh my gosh, the possibilities are endless. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you guys do this DIY, tag me. I want to see it. I want to see how it came out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
And it does give a really nice subtle shimmer. Yes, baby. Look, my nails are glittery. I'm glittery. I mean, there's still snow on the ground, so you know, once Toronto fixes up, it will be summer, will be golden, glowy. Yes, baby.